It's all happening in the Caribbean, days after the Americans deployed more fighter jets, including the dreaded F-35. The Venezuelan military is in action. And at the center of all this drama is an island barely 43 sq kilometers large. Military drills are all the rage in 2025, whether it is the NATO-Russia standoff in Poland, China's military exercises in the south, China Sea near Taiwan, or Turkey and Egypt's air and naval exercises in the Mediterranean for the first time in 13 years. The Americans are involved in all of them, but this one is a lot closer to home.
Hoy nuestro comandante en jefe nos ha ordenado un ejercicio, una maniobra de campaña. Se llama así, maniobra de campaña Caribe Soberano 200. Caribe Soberano 200. Y se va a realizar en la isla de La Orchila.
On a tiny Caribbean island, 12 Venezuelan military ships, 22 aircraft, amphibious vehicles, and 2,300 infantry are drilling to prepare against a threat. What's the threat? Nicolas Maduro's defense minister, Vladimir Padrino, confirmed that the exercises are part of an order given by the president to prepare against a U.S. invasion, to force a regime change.
No es una tensión, es una agresión en toda la línea. Es una agresión judicial cuando nos criminalizan. Es una agresión política con sus declaraciones amenazantes diarias. Es una agresión diplomática y es una agresión en camino de carácter militar. Y Venezuela está facultada por las leyes internacionales para hacerle frente integralmente a esta agresión.
He does have a strong case. Washington recently raised the bounty on the Venezuelan president, and the US president and his secretary of the so-called War Department have openly threatened to bomb alleged Venezuelan drug boats without actually providing any proof.
First on Venezuela, what can you tell us about this Venezuelan boat that was taken out? And do you plan to provide proof that these were narco-terrorists who were on their way to the U.S.?
Well, we have proof. All you have to do is look at the cargo that was, like, it's spattered all over the ocean. Big bags of cocaine and fentanyl all over the place.
The thing is, Venezuela is heavily involved in the drug trade. But does that justify the U.S. military bombing boats out of the ocean? Why won't the newly renamed Department of War release the proof they claim to have? It's just the tip of the iceberg, though. Reports have confirmed that a small number of F-35 stealth fighter jets have already reached the U.S. military base in Puerto Rico. These advanced fighter jets are part of a growing U.S. military buildup in the region. While Puerto Rico is north of Venezuela, on its west lies Panama, where Green Berets from the airborne 7th Special Forces conducted a free-fall insertion exercise, part of an annual joint exercise between the USA's Southern Command and Panama. Does all this hint towards a coming American invasion? The F-35s joined an already existing flotilla of US Navy ships, more than 2,000 Marines and maritime patrol aircraft. Fort Buchanan, the only active US military base in Puerto Rico, is strategically located in the Caribbean, close to Cuba and, of course, Venezuela. It has historically acted as a naval outpost, even when Puerto Rico was under Spanish rule. But its importance has only risen since American independence. Fort Buchanan is a crucial American deterrent and allows for rapid deployment of U.S. forces in the region.
Para más o menos referenciar aquí en este mapa, que tengo atrás, aquí está la Orchila, un territorio insular de 43 kilómetros cuadrados aproximadamente.
On the other hand, there are Nicolas Maduro's troops on the Isla La Orchila, just around 450 miles away from Fort Buchanan. As the Crow or fighter jet flies, as strong as the US military is, the Venezuelans are no joke. Ranked 50th in a list of 145 nations by global firepower, the Venezuelan military is getting support from militias. Thousands of Venezuelan citizens are already up in arms, backing up the militias and the official military.
Esta es una fiesta por la defensa de la patria. Cuerpo de combatientes de la alcaldía de Caracas.
Todo enemigo hay que tomarlo en serio. No podemos descartar cualquier amenaza que a ellos se les ocurra. Eso no podemos estar pensando que no pueda ocurrir y tenemos que prepararnos para eso. Ahora, del show que tengan montado ellos es problema de ellos.
Es mentira. Y se lo digo a la opinión pública estadounidense. Pero por favor, no se dejen meter una mentira más para una guerra más fratricida ahora en Sudamérica y en el Caribe.
Los gringos plantean la máxima presión. El presidente dice nosotros la máxima preparación. ¿Queremos guerra? No queremos guerra. ¿Quién va a querer la guerra? Queremos paz. Pero lo vamos a preparar para garantizar la paz en los territorios.